So I'm doing a Bible study the other day, and there was a self-reflection question. Okay. And during this self-reflection question, is a time for you to reflect, obviously, to think about, to really sit with that question and come up with an answer, whether you write it down, whether you say it out loud, right? But this self-reflection question was a little bit different for me. Although it's not something I haven't heard before, it was God teaching me something in that moment. What did God teach me? So the self-reflection question was this. It was, do I believe God loves and accepts me? Sounds like a pretty easy question to ask, right? Now, if we've been walking with God a little bit, sometimes we might answer too quick and we'll miss the wisdom that we're supposed to operate in. See, most times we'll answer that question based off of facts, feelings, and experiences, right? Things we went through. How do we know? Talking about those moments that make us be reassured of God's love for us. But faith should not be rooted in facts or feelings, but truth. See, God says in His Word how much He loves you and I. God says in His Word how much He cares for you and I. And it's our due diligence, right, to learn what God says about that in particular and repeat it back to Him. It's His Word that is forever, not feelings, not facts. Why do I believe that this is critically important? Because we must understand that you and I will reach a moment, a season, a space where the facts and feelings don't align with our faith. Hear me. We will encounter some times where facts and feelings don't align with our faith. And you and I must make a choice, must make a decision to believe what God says about our situation, what God says about us, what God says about the circumstance that we're in over what we are feeling in that moment. Because our faith should be rooted in truth, not what we feel, not what we're even experiencing. And this is what we must understand. The power of but you said. Because you and I will have moments where we don't feel like, and it doesn't look like what God has said in His Word. And we must say, but you said. Stay with me now. God, I feel like everybody has left me. I feel all alone. I feel forsaken. I feel like nobody loves me. Nobody cares for me. But God, you said you'll never leave me nor forsake me. Because see, faith is rooted in truth of what God said, not what we feel in that moment. And although we may have feelings and emotions and experiences that corroborate our claim of belief and faith, hear me, we must still declare what God has said, not what it seems like, not what we feel. Listen, I hope that blessed you. I hope that encouraged you. It was just something that God taught me in the moment that I believe can add value to your life, man. Listen, have an amazing day. I love you. God bless, and shalom.